everybody, how are you all doing today? I am doing very well, thank you. Today I'm doing a long overdue catch up in my Hobonichi. This is the A6 Avec. I am around halfway through this one, and as you can see I've been filling it out and just I basically use it as a journal, as an art journal, but also just to document little things that happen in my life day to day. Sometimes I just stick stickers all over there, but I have been a bit relaxed with it this month and I have missed quite a few days, so I'm going back and filling out some things that I missed. As you can see on this first page, I have drawn Shandu, which is the cat. No, it's not a cat. Well, it's a type of cat. It's a tiger. It's the tiger that is at Tokyo Disney Sea. I believe it's an original character at Tokyo Disney, and I was on Instagram and I saw somebody had drawn this and I thought it looked so cute, and I realized I'd never drawn Shandu, so I thought, why not draw Shandu? I had like a little bit of time in between lessons, and I thought, yeah, let's just draw Shandu. So I had sketched him out already in like a style which was like a cute kind of style. I kind of did it in the same way the plushies are, because the plushies are so adorable. They're like really big eyes and like really soft, and so I kind of did it in that style. But yeah, I just drew Shandu. There was no particular reason other than I saw it on Instagram and I just immediately wanted to draw it, so that was it. I used some watercolor as well to get the orange and the black, and then I outlined it in that fine liner pen. But while I was doing this, I was not concentrating. I was listening to a video, and I made a mistake. Instead of writing Shandu, I wrote A instead of H. So I thought, what can I turn that into? So I turned it into Can't Say No, because I looked at his little eyes and he's got these big like puppy dog eyes, and I thought, okay, I'll just write Can't Say No, and then I wrote little Shandu on the left. It's a really like quick one, nothing overly complicated. This one, as you can see, I drew the Starbucks employees. I went to Starbucks last weekend. I live in a tiny little town in the mountains in Japan, and we do not have a Starbucks or anything like that. There's about 4 shops where I live, and the closest Starbucks is like 2.5 hours away. So recently there was a Starbucks that was built around 45 minutes. It's about 45 minutes away from me. So on a Sunday, sometimes I go there with my husband and we sit and I draw, and he does his things and does his work, and yeah, it's really nice. It's quite relaxing actually. So on that particular Sunday, I decided to draw the staff members because I didn't know what else to draw, and they actually all had really cool hair and like cool style and stuff. So I decided to draw the Starbucks staff members, and I really like the way it turned out. So this day is not as happy as the other ones. During the month of March, there was a big earthquake in Japan, and it was it was the biggest one I've felt while I've been living here. And actually this time, because there was an earthquake around the same time last year in Japan too, and that was a really big one too. And I felt like the one last year was a little worse for me personally because of where I was situated in the house, but for this particular earthquake I was in bed. It was really late at night, and even though it was very, very scary, I felt much safer than the one that was last year. But luckily nothing in our house was broken and we were perfectly fine. We actually live quite inland, so we didn't feel the strongest point like by the epicenter. We're actually quite far away from that, so we were really lucky. So but it was very, very scary, so I had to document that, because that's probably something that I won't experience again when I leave Japan, and it's a huge part of living here. There are earthquakes all the time, some which you feel, some which you don't. I think there's earthquakes every day, like small ones, but you just don't feel them. So yeah, it's just a scary part of living here, and an unfortunate part as well, because it's not pleasant. So yeah, I just wanted to document that because it is something that we experience a lot. So yeah, and that one in particular was very scary. So anyway, moving on to something a little more upbeat, I guess. These are my current likes. So I decided to do this, and I absolutely love this page, and I actually think I want to do this every single month. So when I had my other YouTube channel, I would do monthly likes, like monthly favorites, I think I called it. So anything that I liked in the month, I would show and talk about. And I realized that there's so many things that I'm enjoying right now, and I would really like to be able to document them. So I kind of have I guess like a memory to look back on of the time, like things that I was really looking forward to during that month and during that time. So these are my current likes. I think I did 6 or 7 current likes, and I really enjoyed this page. I like the way it looks. I like the colors as well. And I also like the amount of writing on the page. I don't usually write a whole lot in my in this Hobonichi. I have Hobonichi weeks as well, which I use to write my lists and tasks and my actual schedule. So that one I end up doing a lot more writing in, but I really like the way this one turned out. So if you want a little rundown of my current likes, they are Sanrio, Gouache, Gym, the gym, Pixar, Starbucks, Gachapon, and handbags. Those are my 7 likes for the month of March. I mean, most of these I have actually liked for a long time, but just I feel particularly drawn to these during the month of March. And if you want to see a more detailed version of why I like each of these items, then you can definitely just go back and pause the video and have a little read. I'll probably post this one on my Instagram as well, so you can read that. But yeah, I think it's nice. Some of the explanations are quite funny as well. So yeah, feel free to go and read that. And then for the next couple of pages, because as you can see, I still had a few pages left, and this day of actually filling in my journal, it was getting pretty long. Like if I do 1 or 2 pages a day, it doesn't take that long. It takes like up to half an hour maybe, but adding them all up, it ends up taking a long time. So what I tend to do is sort of just put some of my stickers on the page, and sometimes write a little note or message if anything particular happened on that day. This was the day that my husband proposed to me. I think it was 5 years ago now. So I've just written that on this page as well. But yeah, the reason I do that is I have lots of lovely stickers, and a lot of the time they don't get seen. I definitely don't get seen in the box. And even though I end up trying to save particular stickers for particular things, then they just never get used, and my favorite stickers never get seen. So what I actually did for these few pages was I put my hand in each little sticker bag that I had, each different theme. So I had like a Disney one, a Pikachu, a Pokemon one, and I basically just put my hand in the bag, and then I picked out 3 stickers from each bag, random. I didn't look, I had my eyes closed, no cheating, and and then I just picked those stickers, and I had to use those stickers no matter what was the rule. So, but for this particular page, it's our 12-year anniversary of when me and my husband got together as well. So I decided to put some more kind of love themed stickers, I guess, as well as hydrangeas, because we had hydrangeas at our wedding, so it's nice. And so yeah, this page is a tiny bit more themed than the other one. But yeah, I really like doing that, picking random stickers, because I am the worst at making decisions and deciding if I like something or not. And actually when I take the control out of my own hands, like I'm literally just picking random stickers, it always turns out great. Like, I always love the way it turns out. And I think I'm so indecisive because generally I don't mind. Like, I'm really easygoing and really happy with anything. So so when I put my hand in and pick random stickers, I'm always going to be fine with the choice. Also, I would love to know, are you very decisive when it comes to your journaling or art, or are you quite indecisive? Because I think it's really difficult, especially with artwork, to know when to stop doing something, when something is too much or not enough, especially with like shading and things like that. And it totally depends on the style that you're going for, or the theme, I guess, that you're going for. So yeah, I struggle with that sometimes, like actually being decisive. But the more I practice, the easier it gets. But when it comes to just choosing stickers, I would be there all day. So definitely taking the control out of my hands by just picking random stickers is the best way for me. And I actually just love the way it turned out. Like, you know, we're coming into spring, like April is upon us. So I really liked some of the stickers that were chosen by mistake, not by mistake, but you know, random. I had some cute food stickers as well as some flowers, and there's an ice cream in there somewhere. And yeah, I just love the way it looks because everything is going to look colourful, so it's going to obviously look very springy. I ended up picking 2 Ariel stickers, but I thought, fine, you know, Ariel, April, that works. Like, and then I used a purple Tombow marker to write the month, and then I've drawn a big arrow like pointing like it's April, and that was a pretty simple page. So then I'm going to show you all my completed pages. And do a little flip through for you so you can see everything a little bit slower and a little bit closer up as well. This one is definitely my favorite page, the current likes one, and it was the one that I took the most time on as well. So I also really love this 12 years one. Just like random stickers everywhere. It's really nice. And then these are cute too. I just love having the pages of stickers. It means I can keep them and look back on them, and these particular ones do remind me of Japan too. A lot of them I actually bought here, so obviously it's going to remind me of being here and living here. But yeah, that is going to be it for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed the little catch up. I would like to do like a sit down real time catch up as well. I just had so much to catch up on this particular week that I had to speed it all up. So I hope you don't mind it being sped up like that. Actually, if you could let me know in the comments below if you prefer the real-time chatty and slower videos, the longer ones, or if you prefer the more sped up voiced over and quicker ones. Let me know, or both. But you might like a mix of the both, that's fine too. Personally, I like both, so I don't know. Again, I can't choose, I'm indecisive. Anyway, I'll see you next week with a brand new video. Take care, everybody. Bye.